Today we are going to be making carrot cake scones with cream cheese frosting. First, start by washing your hands with soap and warm water to avoid the spread of contaminants. For this recipe, we will need pecans, 2 carrots, unbleached all-purpose flour, baking powder, table salt, cinnamon, ginger, unsalted butter, cinnamon baking chips, 1 large egg, heavy cream, light brown sugar, coarse sparkling sugar, cream cheese, and confectioner's sugar. To begin preparing our scones, we are going to start by toasting the pecans. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Spread 2/3 of a cup of pecans on a rimmed baking sheet and bake until golden, shaking the pan occasionally for 6 to 8 minutes. Transfer the pecans to a work surface to cool, then finely chop them. Next, wash and peel 2 medium carrots and grate them on the large hole of a box grater. You should have about 1 1/4 cups of grated carrot. Next, we will prepare the batter for the scones. To do this, in a large bowl, whisk together 2 1/3 cups of flour, 2 1/4 teaspoons baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/2 teaspoon of ginger. Using a bowl scraper, pastry blender, or your fingertips, work 6 tablespoons of butter into the dry ingredients just until the dough is unevenly crumbly. Add the toasted pecans, chopped carrots, and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon bits to the bowl. Stir gently until incorporated. In a separate bowl, whisk together 1 large egg, 1/2 cup of heavy cream, 1/2 cup of brown sugar until well combined. Make a well in the center of the dry ingredients and pour in the wet ingredients and stir until just combined. Brown sugar, in addition to its role as a sweetener, also contributes to the texture and leavening of scone batter. Brown sugar's moisture and acidity make baked goods chewy and more tender. The sugar's acidity reacts with baking soda to produce carbon dioxide, which helps the scones rise and become light and airy. Spray down the scone pan with oil. Place 1/2 tablespoons of batter in each mold and press it down. Once all molds are filled, place the tray in the freezer for 15 minutes. Brush the top of the scones with heavy cream and sprinkle with coarse sugar. Place the pan in the oven and immediately reduce the temperature to 375 degrees. Bake the scones, rotating the pan once halfway through for 25 to 30 minutes until the scones are golden brown. By baking the scones in the oven, they are cooked through convection. As the hot air rises and the cool air sinks, the scones heat up and the air is continually circulated around the food inside the oven to cook the product evenly. Remove the scones from the oven, let them cool on the pan. Because eggs have high moisture and protein content, they are likely to carry potentially hazardous microbes that could cause foodborne illnesses. Baking the scones to a safe internal temperature of 160 degrees helps to kill any remaining bacteria, reducing the risk of illness. While the scones are cooling, prepare the frosting. In the bowl of a stand mixer, beat 4 ounces of cream cheese and 4 tablespoons of butter until light and fluffy. Mix in 1/2 cup of confectioner's sugar, then 1 tablespoon of cream, and beat briefly. Adjust the consistency of the frosting with additional cream or confectioner's sugar if necessary. It should be nicely spreadable. Use a spoon or small spatula to spread the frosting over the tops of the scones. Serve slightly warm or at room temperature and enjoy.